No,
this is like
because...
the body positivity movement. This is why it's terrible. It's making people delusional. It's the yes queen, and it's just like it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. You have to know your flaws. You have to know what you need to work on. It's delusional.
Are you talking about character or
talking about your appearance, your look, everything?
Well, what tell me what's wrong with me then, because like I like the way I look.
Well, I didn't say there's anything wrong with you. I'm just saying that you have to be honest with yourself, and you need to know what you need to work on. Facts. And by you saying you're perfect, you're delusional.
Facts. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because
you did. You said you're a 10.
Well, being a 10 is perfect.
I find myself a 10. I like the way I look.
Okay, well, you need to be real with yourself.
Being a 10 is perfect.
There's nothing wrong with not being a 10. Like, you're not perfect.
Then say what's wrong with her, because you're saying she needs to be real with herself.
Yeah.
Explain why she's not a 10.
I mean, I might not be a 10 to you, and that's totally fine.
Well, I want to hear what she has to say about Courtney.
It's not even about what's wrong with you personally and your appearance. It's that you're delusional. You need to understand what
she just called me delusional.
I could give you one answer.
Wait, you just said being delusional is good, though.
I can give you one answer. You're short. That's a reason why you're not a 10.
I mean, I like my height, but
as somebody who likes short women, I object to that statement.
I was gonna say,
that actually
short
exactly
like to bad,
one person you can be 7, or to another person you can be a 10. Like,
go ahead.
Sorry, but when it comes to height, so in order to even be like a model, supermodel, any of that, there is a minimum height requirement.
Exactly.
No, but okay. First off, a lot of these models are like waif thin and like
anorexic.
But okay, we're using.
Why are we comparing to models?
Because you said you were a 10.
And models are typically 10s.
I mean, I think it's subjective.
I think that anyone should love themselves for the parts that they can't control. I don't think like we were saying, I don't think obesity and this whole American culture supporting it is healthy, because those are things you can't control. But I think that people should love the parts of themselves that they can't control, because yesterday I was walking on the street and some girl just decided to be like, girl, you have no ass. And like, me, I know I have a fucking ass. Like, I work out all the time.
Wait, hold on. Should we get a little preview?
No,
like, just because
I'm walking back to my fucking house and she says, it's not fucked up, and you know why? Because she wakes up in the fucking morning, she hates herself, and she goes out there and hates on other people. The way people treat other people and speak to other people speaks about how they feel about themselves.
Did she have an ass? Did she have a fat ass?
Wait, can we?
She was in her car.
What? Because
my point is, she wakes up in the fucking.
Should she show us? Do you want to show us? What?
Show what? My ass.
I guess.
No, because I know I have an ass.
Okay, all right. She
woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, anyways, she woke up and she chose violence. Me, I was about to choose fucking violence. I was so close to my car. I was about to run into my house, grab my fucking keys, chase her down, and like speak my shit. Or maybe even like, I don't even know.
Just kidding.
I didn't, because I chose peace.
Was
and
she drunk?
I don't know, maybe.
That seems like some
she was
idiot
was driving her car. And
okay, that's wrong.
And my point is, for like the part, and respectfully, she was what you would consider probably.
Okay, look, it's just to consider yourself a 10. It's delusional. It's delusional.
You know what it is? When you think you're a 10.
Then why did you ask our opinions of ourselves?
No. He didn't. It was when you think you're a 10.
He did.
You walk like a 10, and you believe like you're a 10, and you see yourself in the mirror and you say, I'm a 10, and you start to being socialized as a 10. Like, you start walking into places and rooms, and like you project that energy, and people react to that energy and treat you accordingly. Yes.
I think that whole fake it till you make it is just bullshit.
No, I think that's true. I think thoughts are very powerful, and how we treat ourselves is very
you should
powerful.
have.
And also, you take care of yourself like a 10.
You should obviously have positive feelings about yourself.
You're not gonna eat the junk food. You're gonna go to the gym.
You can still be operating in reality and be like, I'm not among the most beautiful people in the world, but I still love myself and I'm still a good person. You need not be delusional to have positive feelings towards yourself. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, I am the most intellectual I'm a 10 out of 10 in intellect. No, I'm not. I'm not a 10 out of 10 in my ability to articulate points. Sometimes I stutter. English is my second language. Like, I see my own faults. I try to work on them, but I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm a 10 out of 10 podcast host. No, I fuck this shit up half the time. It's cool. It's okay. I still do the fucking show. Like, it's all right. I try to work on it, but obviously we're talking about something very different here. We're talking about looks. It's just like, the confident thing would be to say, I'm a 5 and I accept that. I'm a 6, I'm a 7, and I accept that. I'm cool with that. I don't have a perfect XYZ, whatever it might be. So, yeah. Good talk. Anything else? You guys want anything else on that?
I don't know. I think we're
piece.
mixing up. I mean, it's fine to be confident, but you have to be able to go home at the end of the day and understand there's things you need to work on. Like, it's totally
And
fine.
not be
You can
completely
portray
delusional.
confidence out in public, but you don't go around and say you're a 10 and then believe it. Like, it's,
Let me read the definition of delusional. Characterized by or holding false beliefs or judgments about external reality that are held despite incontrovertible evidence to the contrary, typically as a symptom of a mental condition. Okay. Or having false or unrealistic beliefs or opinions based on or having faulty judgment mistaken. So, yeah.
Don't care.
That's fine, but like,
No, because like
I'm not saying you guys are not attractive women.
Okay, you can say I'm delusional, whatever, but it has bring me nothing but positive experiences.
Literally.
Yeah.
I would actually argue.
So
What's wrong?
You-
I'm
but
not
how
changing
do you
my
know?
You're
ways.
stuck with yourself forever.
Because
But I'm
you
not
think
saying
I'm
you
not a
guys. I'm not
10.
saying you guys get like down on yourselves and just like sob in the mirror all day because of your physical appearance. I'm not saying that. Obviously, live your life in a positive way and move through the world in a positive way. But like, a lot of people, when it comes to dating, right? I would argue that men value modesty in women far more than the reverse. Like, I think men maybe have a little bit more room because women value confidence. Men don't really value confidence in women. But modesty is a very attractive trait in women. And if you're not modest and you think you're hot, like, we don't want girls with big egos. And I think girls don't want men with big egos either.
Grid One Motorsports donated $200. It is beyond hilarious to listen to the feminists talk about seeing themselves as a 10. Delusion is not reality. Feminism has failed you. How can the patriarchy save your miserable existence today?
Yeah, thank you, Grid One Motorsports. Cheers to you. I think what I was trying to say is that... Shit, I lost my train of thought. What I was trying to say was... Holy shit, I actually totally lost my train of thought. Did anybody have a response to what I was saying? I forgot.
No.
Oh, men valuing modesty. Yeah, like, it's not attractive to date a girl with a big fucking ego. Like, we want a girl who's modest. And like, I'm fucking hot shit. Can't tell me nothing.
I mean, did you want us to say that we're 2s? Would that have been modest?
No, but like, okay, saying...
I think
they
that
just want you to
if
be
you-
honest.
there's a difference between confidence and cockiness, though, and you just asked us what we think about ourselves. We're
Saying-
not saying that that's what the world thinks of us, like, objectively. We're saying what we think of us because we were asked to rate ourselves 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but it's like a modesty check, this question. And
I think men use that to humble women. And I feel like there's men out there, they feel the need to humble women because they cannot access to women, men who, don't have experiences with women and, have to subscribe to OnlyFans or have to go to my comments and remind me of how bad I'm going to end up I'm going to end up single with cats, whatever. It's because mainly they don't have access to women. Like, in the day-to-day, they don't get dates, or like they don't get, like, they're not desirable in the dating market.